Brooklyn Nets. It was a win against the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
The 11-footer. The shot will not fall. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
And I love to see Porter attacking, finishing at the rim there, not settling for jump shots.
Got a piece of it. Durant with the steal. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting.
So it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've got a
44. The Pacers, 24.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Simmons is out there with Durant, and it's Mr. Clutch. Then there's Irving, and it's Porter in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Inside, they swipe it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's got the ball.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Here's Duarte. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Porter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
The pass to McConnell. Kicks to Conley. Buries it down low. Conley's got 6.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And Indiana shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Mathurin. Out to the right wing. Here's Duarte. He's covered by Irving. Offensive rebound. The shot no good by Duarte.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
McConnell passes to Kuzma. Now the dish to Conley. Over Simmons.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult.
The Pacers making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Launches it. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
They get it again. Mr. Clutch, and he jams it with authority.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up, and you know this guy will get it.
And it's Indiana's ball. Nembhard, the pass to Conley. To halt the run. Hands it from downtown. Nembhard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
A nice shot by KD.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out to the right wing. Kuzma inside. KD's on him. And finished off by Conley.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Pass to Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Orte. Here's Mathurin. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
And he makes the first. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdowns for Brooklyn.
You're at the line 1 time.
Free throw no good for Thomas. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Kyle Kuzma. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot, and Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 21. Irving with the ball. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Here's Duarte. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Irving. To the paint. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. That's now 22 points for Mr. Clutch.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Now, here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Finishes the break with a slam.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Mr. Clutch. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the pass to Duarte over Irving and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
So it's the Pacers now. Another steal. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
To the right side. Here's Mathurin, guarded by KD. Mathurin lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nets.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Mr. Clutch has got 28.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than that.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Assisted by.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and it's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Pacers with the rebound.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mr. Clutch.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Now, here's Nesmith. He's tightly guarded. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Pass to Nesmith. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They get it back. Back to Durant. Goes back up. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Time I do this mix, he'll probably be 6.